my name is Udesh and today I am going to tell you about the Hindu analysis of today, that is for June 2023. Before starting it, I am telling you about the quote which is written by the famous Indian cricketer Virat Kohli, that is self-belief and hard work will always earn you success. Many times in your life you will see that and you will face the troubling and very critical situations. In that situation you will also lose your confidence, what you believe and for what you are doing and on which you are doing. So at that time you have to rely on your beliefs and doing hard work on that belief. By doing this you will definitely get your ultimate goal, that is set. Okay, the first one we started from an article, the Hindu article, which is India should refuse America's NATO plus bet, which means India. This is a famous writer who said his opinion about this. That India should refuse America's NATO plus bet. We all know that the NATO is established by the America in the 1949. I will also explain you the so India is now America. What is America is planning? He is trying to expand his NATO membership in the Asian countries like India, Bhutan, Nepal, in all these countries, so that he can bet to the Russia and also for China. So I am telling about the NATO. What is NATO? NATO is North Atlantic Treaty Organization, which is the combination of 31 countries, America, Canada and many European countries. Recently the Finland in April 2023 joined the NATO, which is 31 country which is the 31st number country of NATO. And Sweden is also trying to do the membership of NATO. And NATO is established in 1949 after the Second World War, and at that time when the USA and Russia's Cold War is on its peak. So at that time America tried to planning that if he get the group of many countries, so in the future, in the near future or after future, when the Russia trying to attack on any country, so that all the members of this country will attack in a group of that country and defeat that country. Because why NATO is established? Because at that time USA was Russia was Soviet Union. After that the Ukraine and many other countries get separated from that country, but at that time the Russia was very, very powerful. So America is trying to get revenge and also trying to make itself a very big power, because so that's why it is formed. And there is the famous Article 5 in a NATO country, that is a commitment clause. It is said that if any situation, any NATO country is attacked by any country, by Russia, so in that situation all the countries, all the members of this country will attack or defend the country, or supplies its military and all the facilities. So it is the commitment clause of a NATO country. And we should also consider one thing, that is 50% contribution is held all the 31 countries. So NATO is also the powerful organization in the world, because the 50% is GDP of all the world is held is only and only NATO. Okay. And also, so what is NATO plus? NATO Plus is not a official word. It is not written anywhere in the NATO's diary or net. It is not officially published in NATO's organization books or NATO's office. It is just a word which is repeatedly used by the members of the NATO's. That is NATO. They consider that the NATO Plus. What is the NATO Plus? NATO Plus is a NATO which is already is in happening, and added by Australia, like New Zealand, South Korea, Japan, Israel. So all this country, if we will we merge this country, so at this situation we will get the NATO plus. And now USA is trying to do India. India is trying to make India is also the member of NATO country. So there are two chances. The first one is advantage, and the second one is disadvantage. So in this situation, India have the two choices. If he joined the NATO country, and the second one is he refused to do so. So the following are the advantages, like strategic importance, modern techniques, and intelligence sharing. So we are talking about strategic importance. What is strategic importance? If India joins the NATO's, in the situation India has the support of America and Canada, which are the very big country and a good economy, and also the developed country like Germany, France, all the European countries, which is also a very high developed. In this situation, the strategic importance and like the soft power and the diplomatic relations of these India between the countries is also increased, and the opportunities of employment and all the modern technologies, all these things will grow up. So in this situation, it is a very good thing for India and also the other countries, because all the other countries will also learn from India. So this first one is strategic. The modern techniques, because we know that the NATO has also a separated army and also the separated and very modern defense equipments. So in this situation, if India collaborate with the NATO, then India will also get some new modern techniques and some new modern like ordinance and all other things, so that India can also improve its army's modernity of its army and all any other things. So in this situation, the modernity in Indian defense system, and also it's like in aerospace, in industrial things. So all these things will also grow. The third one is the intelligence sharing. Like when the 9/11 attack was happened, at that time the Article 5 clause was used, and all the European countries and all the European countries and India, like America and Canada, was at its high peak and sharing the intelligence input to each other. So in this situation, if India has happened something wrong, in this situation, it is very important for India to get some intelligence input, so that he can get some very good decision on the basis of that. So these are the advantages of its. The disadvantages is the first one, and the most important thing for India is that Russia. Why Russia is important? Because after the 1947 war, Russia and India's diplomatic relationship is very hard and unbreakable. In the 1970s decades, India-China war and India-Pakistan war happens. At that time, Russia makes a very good stability with India, and also trying to help India at that situation. And Russia is only one country at that time when the UN tried to implement some sanction of India. At that time, Russia is only one country that refused to do so, and trying to make understand the other countries why the India is doing the attack on that time on Pakistan, and make liberalization of Bangladesh. So at that time, the Russia is only country that makes help us. So, and it is also a very good, excellent friend from the old days. And the third one is Russia is also our very close country. Like it is also the near the map of Russia. Like if any situation, all the opponent country like Pakistan, China makes attack together on India. At that time, Russia is the reliable friend who can make our help. So Russia is very important for us, and all of us know that why is NATO is formed. NATO is formed on the against of Russia. So it will make a bad impact on Russia, and it may be happen that in the near future the Russia can get separated from India, and our diplomatic relations will go bad. This is the first disadvantage. Second disadvantages of India's decision making. This is the policy which is get introduced by the NATO, is that if any country have to make any attack on any country, or make any intrusion on any country, or make any decision on that any other country, so he have to get permission by the NATO office that is placed in I think in New York. So so in these situations, if China has something days before the Galwan Galley, and before that China is continuously doing a bad attack on India, so at that time India have to continuously make approach to the NATO and get the permission for making any work further. So at this time, the autonomy of India or making decision making policy of India is depend on the NATO. This is also a very bad thing, because India is surrounded by its two enemies. The first one is Pakistan, the second one is China. So the India have to continuously make decision and make attack on this country. That's why the NATO plus membership is very bad for India. So this is also the disadvantage. And the third one is autonomy, lose autonomy. Like if India have to buy something like crude oil or something weapons and ordnance from Israel and any other countries. So he have to discuss and make approach and make the conclusion from the NATO. So in this situation, it is also lose the autonomy of India. Yeah. So I think this is a very right article, and this India should also implement this, that India should refuse America's NATO country, because America. If you read about the America's history, America never ever help any country if America has its own interest. Like in World War II, America has before situation in India, America is not participate in any country, like not in opponent, not in this types of country. But when the America get attacked by the China at Pearl Harbor, and after that he participated. But if you know about that, at that time in America is only one country who has sell its highest ordnance and weapons in the world. At that time, the world economies, all the countries and all the countries who participated in the World War II, its economy is totally collapsed. At that time, America is only the country who's make profit from the World War. And also we know that when the India-Pakistan war happens, at that time India try to get help from America to get coordinates of where the Pakistanese army is situated and where the camps of it. At that time America is also refused to do so. So it is America is not a good country for us, and we cannot make a good diplomatic relationship with India. America. So this is fine, and we should also refuse to do so. Yeah. stock take before the global stock take, which means I am explaining it. Uh, all the developing countries like France, Germany, Japan, USA, so all these countries have, if you know about the top manufacturing countries, top 10 manufacturing countries, China, USA, Japan, Germany, South Korea. Now the position of India is 6th. Okay, and the pollution per capita is 1.91 ton for India. And if you know about all these countries, this had 8.6, 15.56, and even 20.5 per ton per capita, pollution per capita of all these countries. Now what is happening? All these the developed countries. All of us know that these are the developed countries, and India is a developing country. So all the developed countries wants from us that we are invested. We should invest in a lot in the for escaping from pollution or make a pollution eco-friendly systems. So all these countries wants India from that that thing. So India's history is not much pollution. All of us know that these days, Delhi is the most polluted country. But at that time, when the industrial revolution happens in the European countries and also in the USA or the Germany, at that time India has the zero pollution at that time, and that past time. From the past time to now, all these developed country has made a most pollution in the world, and they have also the policy to make India make a pollution budget less than India, and they want from India that India makes a big investment for making this. I am taking an example, that is if India wants to invest 100 billion in thermal, $5 billion in solar, and $50 billion in wind energy. Okay, the total is $155 billion in total renewable energy. And the second one is India is invested in $5 billion in thermal, $100 billion is solar and wind, and $500 billion in hydro. In this situation, the amount is very high compared to these situations. So what is happening? All these countries want that India makes a very huge investment in this field, so that we can make the eco-friendly and make less pollution in the world. But what is India is saying that in the past history, you are the countries, you are the Europeans and all these countries that makes a pollution very high. So you should also take some money or take some budget to make us. In this situation, India now is trying to do this investment so that he can also invest in all any other sectors and developing also other sectors also. So this is the article. So which means that India should invest in this sector instead the European countries and all other countries forcing to do so. India should refuse to do so, because we have to invest it. We are developing countries and we have a very high population. So in this situation, we have to give our budget to another sector so that we can also develop that. Okay. The third one is greedflation and its counter arguments. Greedflation: how consumer ultimately decide the prices of any goods. It means that greedflation, which is a new word which is already in popularity in USA, which means in the past history, when the Russia-Ukraine war is happening, and also the corona is on its peak. At that time, the supply chain, from consumer, this is company, which is not happening time to time. At that time the prices of goods is rising, its price is 10 rupees. So at the corona time its price may be 100 rupees. But now the situation is fine, everything is under control. At the situation the price is still 100 rupees. Country or any specific country is not making the 100 rupees to again 10 rupees. Okay, so in this situation some people are in the favor of this, some people are also on the behalf of this, this should be 100. Why I am telling this? Because it is not an independent, if you have 100 rupees, if you are making the price of your company is 100 rupees. So in these situations, if you are continuously doing it is 100 rupees, and some any other company which is making the same goods in 10 rupees, so you will automatically go to that company and get the things from that company. So it is the ultimately the consumers who will get decided the price. It is all that thing. So the conclusion of this, when the good greed inflations, it means when the company making its profit continuously, rather than the making the products on behalf of the consumers. So in this situation, the consumers should refuse that company and trying to get the same goods from the other company. So ultimately, the consumer is that one person who ultimately decide the prices of that thing. Okay. There is also some other important news like PM Modi chairs meetings of council and ministers in New Delhi. PM Modi recently hosted all the meetings of all the ministers in New Delhi about 2047's the Dream Project, making the India is a green renewable energy, making the jobs opportunities, and all the renewable energies, and foreign investment, all the infrastructure development, all the development of poor caste, and all these things. Because in 2047 India will complete 100 years of its liberation. So that's why the PM Modi chairs the meetings of ministers. The next one is wrong signaling was the main reason behind the Odisha train accident. What I am saying that wrong signaling before some days before the Odisha train accident happened. At that time, many people get killed. So the Ministry of Railway get conclusion of that tragedy and assume that the wrong signal is what the main reason behind the Odisha train accident. Okay. The next one is the GDP rate is now 6.15%. Inflation rate is 4.7%, and unemployment is 7.8%. Means in out of 100, just about 8 people are unemployed, and many people like 50 or 60 people are not getting the job at that level they prepared for it, or many person who have done the BTech in any other sector and they are doing any private job, very low skill job. So this is. And Union Minister announced a reduction in GST for the electronic items. We all know that for the all electronics items we have to pay very high GST. So at the sixth anniversary of GST, Union Minister announced a GST for reduction in GST. Okay. The last one is India will host SCO summit in virtual format because of the security reasons. India decided to host SCO summits in a virtual format. That is all of this day. Thank you.